In a freezing vault beneath Houston, forgotten bones lay in silence, scraps of clothing, a surfer's bracelet, and a shirt reading, "Late for my funeral." They were the lost boys, victims of America's most sadistic serial killer, Dean Corll. For 30 years, their names remained unknown, until one woman stepped into the cold asterisk. They were boys from the Heights. Teenagers in bell-bottom jeans, listening to Creedence Clearwater Revival, hitching rides through 1970s Houston. Mark Scott, only 17, with proud golden hair and a crooked smile. Another wore Catalina swim trunks. Another, a peace sign tee. They laughed, they rebelled, they vanished. No bodies. No closure. Just missing posters peeling in the summer heat. Mothers waited. Fathers blamed themselves. But in a city desperate to move on, no one came for the bones. On a muggy April night in 1972, Mark Scott was picked up by someone he trusted, Wayne Henley, the neighborhood kid turned killer. Henley took him to a nondescript apartment on Schuler Street. Inside waited Dean Corll, the Candy Man. Bound to Corll's torture board, Mark endured 2 days of horror. He was raped, beaten, burned with cigarettes. His long blonde hair, the pride of a 17-year-old, was shaved off. Henley recalled it all: the muffled phone call for help, the knife hidden in Mark's pocket, the last attempt to fight back, and the moment he gave up. In 1973, Corll was shot dead by Henley himself, exposing the Houston mass murders, 27 known victims. Police unearthed bodies from boat sheds, fields, even Corll's own backyard. Some were identified quickly. But a handful remained anonymous. Evidence was boxed, bagged, and forgotten. And in the rush to quiet the city's shame, the search was called off. Wayne Henley later said, "You don't have them all." In the decades that followed, rumors swirled. Had more boys been taken? Were some bodies misidentified? And who was the swimsuit boy, buried with a joke t-shirt and jute bracelet? One box even held women's hosiery mixed with bones, not from this case. Then came Dr. Sharon Derrick. A forensic anthropologist new to cold case work, but driven by memories of the Houston Heights. She remembered the yearbook faces. She remembered the fear. Now, decades later, she was standing in front of the bones themselves. Inside a freezing vault at the Harris County Medical Examiner's office, Derrick found 3 unmarked boxes from 1973. Each held the remains of a boy, and a story. She began with the one who wore the peace sign. DNA was extracted from molars and long bones. The process was slow, expensive, but finally, hope sparked. To fill in the blanks, Derrick did what most couldn't. She visited Wayne Henley in prison. No guards. No recordings. Just her, a killer, and his memories. Henley joked about serial and serial killing. Derrick didn't laugh. He launched into stories, sick, vivid, almost proud. When he spoke of Mark Scott, though, something changed. Regret slipped in. Henley insisted Mark's body was never found. That the city buried the truth as well as the dead. That somewhere, more boys lie under the sand. Sharon Derrick's work has given names back to some of the lost boys. But others remain in boxes, in graves, in silence. The killer is long gone. His accomplices behind bars. But the full count? Still unknown. The question lingers in the cold vaults of Houston.